We spend our lives in climate-controlled rooms, bathed in artificial light and shielded by concrete walls. This comfort creates a powerful illusion. It's easy to believe that our technology and culture have finally severed our connection to the rules of biology. We often view the human species as the ultimate, perfected endpoint of an evolutionary ladder. You've seen the March of Progress, the famous linear sequence of a knuckle-walking ape gradually standing up to become a man. This tidy, straight line is a fundamental lie. If we aren't a divine endpoint, we have to ask why the human body is built like a makeshift patchwork of ancient animal parts. Our biology is a stolen archive, a collection of recycled traits proving we are completely entangled with the natural world. Tracing the human body backward in time reveals a map of older species. Every single anatomical feature you possess originated in a creature that came before you. Consider our closest living relatives. Beneath hair and muscle, a chimpanzee's arm bone is nearly identical to a human's in size, shape, and function. The most undeniable evidence of our past is hidden in how we develop. In the womb, the human embryo acts as a historical record of deep time. Very early in gestation, every human embryo develops a yolk sac, just like a developing bird or a reptile. But there is a strange detail. The human yolk sac is completely empty. We receive all nutrients through the placenta, making this structure functionally useless. This empty sac is a biological receipt. It is a leftover requirement from ancient egg-laying ancestors that we simply never threw away. Before we are even born, our bodies must follow a script written hundreds of millions of years ago by non-human creatures. Evolution has no foresight. It tinkers blindly, modifying whatever physical materials are already available to meet the immediate needs of survival. This blind tinkering leaves us with dangerous flaws, like the shared opening for our air tube and our food tube. This anatomical glitch makes choking a uniquely common human hazard. Even our ability to walk and run upright is a compromise. Underneath it all, we are still operating on the fundamental skeletal chassis of an ape. Roughly 1.5 million years ago, a package of evolutionary patches appeared to make running possible. Specifically, our massive gluteus maximus muscles and thick, elastic Achilles tendons. We even rely on a specific cord in the neck called the nuchal ligament. It evolved for one makeshift purpose: to stop our heavy heads from pitching us onto our faces every time we run. The human body is a series of desperate physical patches slapped onto a primate frame just to keep us upright. Perhaps the most surprising part of our biology is the organ that makes our birth possible, the placenta. For the placenta to protect and nourish a fetus, it needs a specific layer of cells to merge into a single continuous sheet. The gene that triggers this merging is called syncytin. It is actually the disabled DNA of an ancient virus. This virus infected our early ancestors 100 million years ago. Biology simply hijacked its genetic code and repurposed it for mammalian reproduction. The continuation of the human race depends on a biological accident involving a tiny ancient pathogen. In prehistory, modern humans were not the only ones exploring the planet. A diverse cast of human species once walked alongside us, from the Neanderthals and Denisovans to the small-brained hobbits of Indonesia. With the planet crowded by so many different types of humans, we have to ask why they all vanished while we remained. It's often assumed that raw brain size or a capacity for violence gave us the edge, but the evidence suggests otherwise. Archaeological sleuthing reveals that raw materials for tools traveled vast distances in modern human networks. Our true advantage was behavioral flexibility and deep social networking. We endured the brutal shifts of the Ice Age through the strength of these networks. If one group fell on hard times, they could count on help from the tribe in the next valley. Human exceptionalism is a dangerous myth. We are highly social primates, carrying the entire biological history of Earth in our DNA. Because we are part of nature, the ongoing destruction of the natural world is a direct attack on our own life support system. We see the stakes in the crashing populations of insect pollinators. we still depend on these tiny creatures to produce the food we eat. If the wild dies, we die with it. Despite all our technology and culture, we are, in the end, still animals.